We were in the church in that holy place. The Lord Jesus literally appeared in the altar area. While we were there, I can describe him to you. My head was down. I couldn't lift up my head, even though I was aware of the surrounding. But for some reason, I couldn't lift my head up. So I was looking down, and I was, the Lord was this close.
Wow.
Yeah, this close. Yeah, so when I was looking down, literally, I can touch his feet and I can touch his garment, but I was stuck in my place. And I'm looking down, I'm looking at his feet. He was barefooted, and the marks of the nails very vividly clear on his. I've mentioned this before a couple of occasions, but now it comes to mind. He was in his glorified body. I've never said glorified body before, but now I'm mentioning it for the first time. So literally, that was the glorified body. And you can see the marks. And you can see the marks on I could see them on his feet. Wow. Very clear, the marks of the nails. I'm looking at his feet, but I can see his entire figure. I can see his eyes flickering. I can see everything. But he was all light. He was all light. Like light was emanating from him. He was the light. Light was coming out of him. It was just incredible. Yeah, I don't know what to say, honestly. He spoke in Arabic. Arabic, yeah. Oh, he can speak any language.
Yeah.
He's God. So he spoke in Arabic. And these are the two things he said. But later on, after, I came out of this, I've realized, what the Lord was really saying. He says two things. He said, number one, he said, tell people to be humble the way I am humble. And secondly, tell them not to look for the place, but the honor of the place.
What does that mean?
I understood not to look for the place, but the honor. I understood later on he was sad to somewhat degree about the church, about his beloved church. He was saying people in my church are looking for places, not for the honor of the place. Don't look for a position in the church. Look for the honor. Don't look for the throne in the church. Look for the honor who gave you that throne. And then that comes back to the first statement that he said, be humble the way I am. Because he was saying, with that humility, you're not going to look for the honor, you're going to look for the position, for the place.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and I believe to somewhat degree in the church, this is the struggle of the church. One of the struggles, or one of the main struggles of our time and age, is as maybe clergymen, more so, we began looking for the place, not more so the honor of the place. And that's where we started sort of veering off the road a bit. Yeah.
Wow. So you were able to see Christ, which is amazing.
It is. Oh, by the way, another thing. Looks like the Lord is allowing me to talk, because sometimes he will say to me, I don't want you to talk, so I can't talk.
Beautiful.
When I saw him, or when he revealed himself to me, I should say. No. When he revealed himself to me, you see a human being, but the first instinct that comes to mind, which almost the mind seizes, but his grace that keeps you still ticking, you say, who is this awesome God? Not who is this human being? Yet you see a human, but straight away you go and say, who is this awesome God? This is the thing that hit me so deep, instantly, like on the spot. I saw him like that, and I said to myself, wow, what an awesome God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you feel joy or love at the start?
I was in heaven.
Was time frozen, in a sense?
What time? Everything froze. You forget yourself, you forget, there's nothing exists except him, because that's the truth.
Of course.
And another thing, a beam of light, for a few seconds, he showed me a bird's eye view of Jerusalem. a bird's eye view. Yeah. And then a beam of light came out of his chest, stretched, and became a cross. And the cross, in its four corners, embraced Jerusalem, like hugged it. And then he said to me, this land belongs to me, no one else.
Wow.
And there is a prophecy, oh, Jerusalem, the land of Emmanuel.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.